Bunch of swamp people in chat. What's up, swamp people? Sounds like you're excited to get back into some BeyondDrewTV Nature Preserve, I guess, huh? It's been a little bit. Let me get my stuff set up there so you're not like, there it is. Not looking at a blank screen there, but how we doing, everybody? Welcome into the stream. Hope we're having a great Tuesday there. And yeah, welcome back to the swamp. And like I said, I'm getting my reference photos all set up. I have 3 of them to go over today. We have 3 different choices to go over, but yeah, there's a whole bunch of stuff to kind of look over today. Whole bunch of stuff there. So welcome back first off to BeyondDrewTV Nature Preserve. Been a few months, so good to be back. For those of you that are new here, this is a series that myself and Sdanwolf started just about at the beginning of the year, I think, somewhere around there. And yeah, we just kind of wanted to build this kind of rustic, swampy, whatever you want to call it, kind of bayou build. We just wanted to get our rustic build on, and so we did. And we did it for hard there for a few months, and then we kind of stopped. We just kind of lost inspiration because we built so hard at it for a while. But yeah, but anyways, we randomly got some inspiration yesterday from End Zone. Those of you that joined us for End Zone, the random game that we kind of played, that was really fun. We were just noticing in there that all the buildings in End Zone basically had all this kind of BeyondDrewTV Nature Preserve swampy vibe to them there. And yeah, we just kind of decided, hey, let's jump back in there and see what we can do. Let's see what we can do there. So this is where Stan lives. Yeah, he lives. You'd think he lived in the house, but he actually lives right there. That little section of the branch right there, that's where he lives right there. So, but again, welcome in everyone. Hope we're having a good one. We are going to get some building done today, but I do know there are a bunch of new people hanging out with us. So we are going to go ahead and do a little tour. Also, does the game look different? It should look different. Yeah, also I have reshade going on. Actually, I have a few bits of reshade. Few things going on. So with reshade, I finally kind of wrapped my head around that and got some really cool presets and did a lot of editing myself with some of these presets. You may have seen some of the photos I've been sharing around, but yeah, let's see here. Let me show you what I can do here. So reshade, for those of you that don't know, is basically a photo or in-game editor essentially, and you can just make stuff look really good. Like really good, pretty much there. You gotta mess around with it sometimes, but you can so you see in the background I inserted like our own sunset picture and stuff, and you have to mess around with some of the fog and whatever, but yeah, overall reshade is a very fun program to have in your games there. Now it is kind of taxing. It's kind of taxing there a little bit, so there's a better one. So it does kind of, like I said, it goes on your system kind of hard, so we don't have it on all the time. Just when I'm kind of showing stuff off, but you can kind of see where you can get some really cool looking stuff there. Pretty awesome. But let's switch it over to the one that I went ahead and did, which was this, a variation of the Misty there. I think this looks neato speedo. Oh god, do I have a cursor? I have a cursor. There we go. So yeah, we're gonna do it on this one here. We will do it on that one. Hi, Blake. How you doing? Yeah, getting fancy. That's right. We're getting fancy up in here. So, but yeah, let's go ahead. We're going to do a quick tour, really quick tour of the place. Because again, I know a lot of you are not here. And there's a lot of new stuff to not look at. That sounds weird to say. But yeah, we actually have a lot of stuff to show that was deleted. Yeah, so we'll get to that soon. But anyways, here's our main little boardwalk area. We got Heather's crawfish shack. What else? We have the Silver Fox's cannery there. Nice. This is our main little rustic boardwalk area. A whole bunch of little inside jokes or just like community members and all that kind of fun stuff there. So, down here we have the Mills Marine paint there. Music works good, doesn't it? I did remember to turn it down, right? Okay, I did. Cool. We head down this way. This is our little secret little Spanish section here. Makes it feel heat. That's what I wanted to get. Yeah, I wanted to feel nice and humid there. Hey Becca, how you doing there? Good to see you. Be a nice and humid kind of feel, doesn't it? Yeah, you can feel all the humidity out in the distance and stuff. Here's our Spanish area, kind of where we left off essentially. These are the last little builds that I did. Looking good. It is fun to come back through here. It's kind of weird, like, going through this place and be like, oh yeah, we built this, because this just kind of looks like, I don't know, like it should come with like in-game stuff or whatever, like an in-game map or something like that. I was like, oh yeah, no, we built this. And then I know Sdan yesterday, I missed his entire stream, but he was doing some awesome rock work up there. And as I was walking through here, you know what'd be kind of cool? I might let him do this if he's digging on the idea, but I might be able to too, is having some waterfalls. I know, I said it. I actually said we should put waterfalls somewhere, but for real, I think that some like really tall, like cascading waterfalls up top here and just some like big rainforesty type area would look really kind of cool. So shout out to Sdan for doing that. We got Savannah Bananas Grocers, where Savannah's name came from, or not her name, her membership things, her Savannah Banana membership and everything there. I know, blaspheming. I'm blaspheming there. Here's Claire's restaurant. Let's see, who built Claire's? Oh, I built Claire's. Yeah, I built Claire's. That's right. Like how Claire's came out. It's situated really nicely along the river here. You get some awesome views there. It looks so good. It looks so good. But anyways, as we go down this way, we have this Sumi Zumi mailroom. It was nice to see Sumi Zumi mailroomy. That's right. It was really nice to see as I was watching the stream back from Sdan. Our Sdan stream to see Sumi in there. They had taken a little bit of a break there. Here's the customs house. I think this is a little bit work in progress. Sdan had brought this over from either Suyana or something like that. But yeah, I think that this is a customs house that's coming along. Then we have our little pirate Shantytown area. That's right, I forgot about this. Our looted linens, pegs, legs, and punch. Pegs, legs, and punch. Lots of pots. That's Harry's favorite place there. He loves the pot. We have our little shipwrecked area. There you go. And then as we come over here, we have the MS Queen, probably my best build ever. Not even a joke. That is the MS Queen is by far like the most detailed build I think I've ever done ever. And I'm like so stoked at how this came out. Like so stoked how it came out. It looks really, really good. Whoopsies, we got to cover up the back end of it there. That's okay. We can actually, I think, extend Sdan's rock here. And probably actually just make the mountaintop come all the way up over right before the Archer for Scale guy there. I forgot about that. Then we have our little Red Dead Redemption 2 building. There we go. Nice. Are you playing Assassin's Creed? It looks like it, right? A little bit. There we go. Hey, Aku. Not to mention the buildings. Oh, yay. And then we get to the section that might look a little different. So at first, let's marvel at Sdan's amazing houses and everything here. I love his row of houses, and I wanted to keep these for sure, especially this one on the end here, because this looks fantastic there. So there is that, but beyond that, something happened. Let me turn off reshade real quick. Something's different. What happened? What happened? Oh, that's right, we deleted half the project. We deleted half the project. Cause yeah, that was basically the big thing that kept mixing us up, I think. It just, the direction that we were going with the now, that being said, those of you that don't know what used to go here, let me show you, because I saved everything. I saved everything that's not there. The racetrack is gone, the baseball field is gone, the tree is gone, the caiman habitat is gone, but they're not forgotten, and actually they'll be making a return. Not the tree and not the caiman habitat, but the baseball stadium and the racetrack will be coming back, so don't worry about that. But there it is. Somehow this was able to get into a blueprint. I have no idea how, but yeah, those of you that haven't watched this before, this used to be right here. This was right here. God, but not for that's right, Oscar. What's up, buddy? Hey, Jaskoron. Yeah, this used to be here, and I know a lot of you are gonna be like, "You got rid of this?" Because I talked to a few people beforehand, and I was like, "Yeah, we're getting rid of the treehouse." They're like, "Wait, that thing that you spent like a few days on building, and it's like a big fantasy masterpiece kind of thing?" I was like, "Yeah, that's going away." So bye. But yeah, so the treehouse gone. The dark swamp gone. Sdan's foliage gone. We just got rid of it, and in the process gained about 25 frames, because I think I told Sdan last night I deleted his foliage pack right here, not even the whole thing, just this little section right here, and I gained back like 25 frames. It was ridiculous. So but anyways, yeah, that is now extinct. Figment of our imagination there. However, I did save the baseball stadium as is, and we will be using that. We will be using that in the new build, and we will be using the Speedway. I hope I saved that. I'm pretty sure I saved it. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Maybe I called it racetrack. There it is. Okay, we're good. I saved the racetrack too. So we have the racetrack, we have the baseball. I got real worried there for a hot second. I was like, oh, come on. Don't tell me I didn't save it, son of a bee. But we have that too. And the good thing about this is don't forget the blueprints can save the terrain. That's what most of this is. So I have all the terrain done or saved with it there. So yeah. What's this? Oh, I forgot that line right? That's a Frank or I forgot about all the inside jokes that people made for this little project there. Enjoy your lurk there, Heather. I'll put the tree in the workshop if people want the tree. We can do that. So, but anyways, that was a quick little rundown there of Beyond Wolf Nature Preserve. There are live streams and videos galore from a few months ago of this entire build there. So if you would like to go back and look at that, you definitely can. But we are going to move forward. We're going to move forward with some more cohesive ideas than we had before, essentially. Nice, Bearcat. Timed it just wrong, right? Just wrong. So alrighty, so the ideas that we're going to be moving forward with, let me show you inspiration photos here. Why don't y'all take a field trip with me? Ready? 1, 2, 3, bam! So we're going to be leaning into the Shantytown kind of feel there. We're going to basically take what we were doing with the main road or the main street and everything, the main swamp area, and we're going to keep that going, but with a little bit lesser, I don't even know how to explain, just not as like piratey or rustic feel, but more Shantytown feel. So we're going to do more of a Shantytown. So I think this would be kind of a cool centerpiece. I was looking this up, and this is like a concept art for Laos, I think it is. I think Laos has this idea for mega shanty structures, where they're going to be building like, yeah, Shantytown mega structures out of metal pieces and stuff like that. So Horizon Zero Dawn, there you go, yeah. How did you get the filter on it, like the zoo itself? The filter, like, to make it look good? So you mean like when I did this? That's called a reshade. That's an extra program that you can install into any game. Planet Zoo, Planet Coaster, whatever, or just about any game. But yeah, it's called Reshade, R-E-Shade. And you can go ahead and look at them up there. So we're going to look at that as a concept art. We're going to look at, or something to take off, we're going to look at this as kind of the general house vibey feel, except not so arid, more swamp vibes to it. And the last bit I had was I really liked this tower. I thought this tower concept art here kind of fit in pretty well there. We'll be trying it out. Yeah, I'll definitely look at tutorials and stuff. It's a bit of it's overwhelming. It's not like too difficult. It's just kind of overwhelming to start off with. So definitely look up tutorials or ask questions, all that kind of fun stuff there. But yeah, have fun. It is a very fun program to mess around with there. So cool. So we are going to go ahead and expand out basically where the tree was and all that kind of fun stuff, is we're going to expand the Shantytown over that way. And yeah, I'd like to start by putting down the racetrack and the baseball stadium first and foremost here. So the racetrack kind of takes up a lot of room, so it's almost like a center point. I imagine the racetrack and the baseball stadium would be almost a centering or a middle of town kind of area. So I want to kind of set up like an entertainment district. That's what I was trying to stumble my way to. So let's see. I got to refresh myself on my own build here. Let's lower that down. Actually, right back up there. These are the pits, right? Yep, these were the pits. This was just a random little like restaurant seating area. We had the grandstand over here. So let's say that the grandstand is going to be where the people come in. Shaders make even more of a Red Dead vibe than before. Yeah, and that's totally what I was going for. Yep, like a Red Dead, just really, just grainy, you know, foggy, hazy. It just feels, I think Sawdust and a few other people in Sawdust Dioramas and a few other people were saying that it feels, you can feel the humidity as you're going there. So yeah, that's totally. I dig what you're saying. I dig what you're laying down. Now, how come I don't have? Did I just get lazy and stop and didn't finish it out right there? That's okay, because we might put some grandstands on the side there. So that's a good place for that. And then let's put down the baseball field as well. Play ball! Yeah, baseball stadium, go ball. That's right. Racetrack, go burr. So this is a little bit more done up. Sdan did a really nice little entranceway for it. So we can kind of get this laid out a little bit easier. Now, before we had it so that the Mass Bandits trash dump, the dump was hooked up to the baseball stadium. We'll probably have to redo that a little bit so that it's not going to work out. Anyways, yeah, the trash was kind of overflowing from the dump over on this side. We might have to re-edit that so it makes sense. Let's see how close we get this. Where are we at in concordance to everything else? Oh, we're right up against the Spanish town. Okay, let's actually put that over here then if we can. So really going for tight, very tight, a lot of walkways overhead, just yeah, very, very tight district, or a tight little shantytown feel here. So very, very on top of each other with these builds. That should be pretty good. Let's get it a little bit closer. And we're trying to weave a bunch of little like swamp canals and have little swamp, you know, rivers and just a lot of little details, right? We're all about the little details. Ha ha. So when are you getting in touch with Ubisoft to make the next Assassin's Creed game? That's fantastic. Yeah, I think I've heard a few people say that. They're just like, why don't you put this on like a resume of some sort? Like an artist rendering thing. Actually, let's go ahead and get rid of all this. We don't need that, and we're probably not gonna. Ooh, we're not gonna need this anymore because that's gonna end up bugging stuff out. We won't need this anymore because that'll bug stuff out. Cool. Where's this set? We're saying about just like Central Florida. Yeah, we're saying the Everglades, so South Central Florida. All right, cool. And then I think we're gonna try and go for the most daunting thing, to me at least, which is gonna be that center tower. Just to refresh your memory real quick, I'm gonna try and do a variation of this. I don't want to do like this side thing coming up and around it there, but mainly the main tower. I think we could do that with some of the Australia pieces with not too much trouble. I just said it. I said it. I said it's not gonna be too much trouble. I just screwed myself. And I think it'd be cool if we could plop it like right here-ish, and then have the Shantytown just kind of whoosh, whoosh, whoosh off of that there. We might need to edit out the... Yeah, you know what? We're gonna do that. I've been doing that more. If I have an idea, I'm like, I might need to do that in the future. I'm just like, no, just do it. Just because you know you're gonna need to do it, so just do it. So yeah, I'm gonna need a little bit more land to connect everything up a little bit. So let's just go ahead and do it. We'll add in canals and such later on there. Hey, Totter. Yep. From swamp to bayou. Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, kind of transitioning there. Yep. Yeah, exactly. Well, that's right. You're like, I'm just gonna build a bathroom real quick. 4 hours later. Yes, I decided on the location of the bathroom. What's up with the black water? It's very swamp-like. If you ever have been to the Everglades, or like, yeah, the deep like swamp of Florida, the water is black. Like it's, I'm not overstating it. The few times that I've been to the Everglades and different places around it, the water's black. So I saw on people were commenting on the stream when Sdan did that yesterday, like, oh, that's too dark. I'm like, no, it's really not though. It's again, if you look up Florida swamp water, it's disgustingly blackish green to the point where you can't see in it. That's why alligators are so or was it alligators or crocodiles? I can't remember. Whichever one. Alligators, right? That's why alligators love them, because you can't see them. You know, it's pitch black. Hey, George, how we doing, buddy? Hey, Genevieve. Water is really... No, maybe near the coast, but not the swamps. No, definitely not. It's super dark and black. The coastline, sure, but this is not a coast... this is not a Gulf or coast... build there. So yeah, no, all the ones I've seen, they're always pitch black for the most part. All right, so yeah, Australia is gonna come into play here. So we're just gonna straight up do the Australia pack. Take the favorite off. And the, what, I can never remember the name of it. The cork board, yeah, or chip panel, there we go. There we go. Hey, Laurent, how we doing? What am I building right now? If you go back in time like 30 seconds, you'll be able to see. I would show, but I just started building, so I don't want to stop to show it off again. You know what I'm saying? Know what I mean? Know what I mean? Know what I mean, Jelly Bean? There it is. What animals are in BeyondDrewTV Nature Preserve? None. Well, actually, though, right now... Actually, no, yeah, there's none. Right now, there's no animals in BeyondDrewTV Nature Preserve. There were raccoons, alligators, dingoes. I think that was it. We don't really focus on the animals too much in this build. I'll be honest with you. It's called a nature preserve, but we need to either change the name or I don't know, because there's really no animals in BeyondDrewTV Nature Preserve, and it's not really focused on the animals too much. I was too tall. It's more focused on just whatever Dan and I feel like building, we'll just kind of build it. And they kind of gotta be the perfect kind of animal. We're not doing like, it's not a zoo per se. Again, I know the word nature preserve kind of throws that into a loop there, but yeah. Now let's see, we're gonna see the inside of this? Not really. So we're just gonna focus on the outside here. So this is going to be our first level, essentially. And then we're going to do another one on top of it. Actually, there's going to be 1, 2, 3. 3 big oval circular, like, structures. They look like rocket thrusters stacked on top of each other. It's kind of ridiculous. Kind of ridiculous. Oh my gosh, my wife is home from the store. I just heard her open the door. Which means I need to close the door because it's going to get loud. 1 second. In case you wanted to use that color of water, but felt it wouldn't be realistic. What's that? Those are both essential. Pure cerulean is, I swear. Oh yeah, I believe you that you've seen that in Central Florida. I'm just saying we're not going after that kind of feel. So no, that's cool that there's, you know, crystal clear water in parks and stuff. But yeah, we're just not going for that kind of feel. We're going for that dirty Everglades feel. So yeah, no. My stream is lagging? Everything's good on my end. Go ahead and refresh it. Give it a refresh there. I went the wrong way with that. Yep, give it an old refresh there. The old college retry. There we go, little bits kind of sticking. This is gonna look really kind of random. Think of the movie District 9. Right? Or is it District 12? What was that movie called? Will Sdan be joining? No, he's working, so he might join the chat every once in a while, but he's working today, so probably not. But what was it? Yeah, District 9, right? Remember movie came out? Actually, kind of a while ago now. But the kind of like shanty-ish kind of town that they had going on there, and like the spaceship and all that kind of stuff. Oh, you put soonish. Yeah, I didn't read that part. Didn't read the soonish part. Right. I'm gonna take this. No, I like that. Ooh, I should probably need to make a few different panels. Maybe I'll make each one a different panel, because otherwise it's gonna look very samey. So, that in mind... Like, yeah, if I took this one, just matched it up, and then made it look a little bit different, and then spun those around like that. I haven't built like this in a little bit, where we just kind of throw a bunch of random shit on stuff. Oh boy. 1 second, my wife's calling me. Whew, okay. Drew's popular? I know, right? My wife called me. Makes me popular. Right. More reptiles, even more ambient reptiles like sculptures would be fine. Well, hey, we'll get those soon probably. Now that modders have been able to crack the code of any scenery pieces that we want, we'll just be able to get reptile statues, anything that we want. Yeah, just literally anything we want. As long as you mess with mods. If you don't mess with mods, then you'll have to wait a little bit or wait for Frontier to do something. But yeah, I am stoked for custom mods just for that kind of reason. Because everyone was like, I really want like this. Okay, cool. Now you can. Like, I want this animal. Cool. Now you can. Like, I want this prop piece. Cool. Now you can. Esting likes turtles. Now we can get more turtles. See? Works out for everybody. Oh, I like this fence here. Oh, that's perfect. Spin it. Playboy, I know, right? Ooh, wife's calling. What a playboy. He's got a wife. Blake's out of here. Bye, Blake. See you, Blake. Wait, is this gonna work if I still rotate it around? Yes. Okay, it will still work. Where's the racetrack? I got rid of it. I deleted everything, Sawdust. Everything is... It's right here. Don't worry. Everything got moved a little bit. Everything got moved or deleted a little bit. Let's say curse. Hey, Lion Rider and Leaf, you know, who frequent the chat a lot. They have really great videos up, or at least I know Lion Rider does. I don't know that Leaf has a few modding videos up, but you know, yeah, feel free to ask them some questions or watch their videos and all that kind of fun stuff there. Very helpful community, the modding community is, because, I mean, makes sense, right? They want everyone to kind of be going good so we can get more stuff out there that's actually high quality. And that's always the thing when you have like modding come out, or like Theme Maker's Toolkit when that first came out. There's always like kind of questionable at best kind of stuff that kind of comes out the first few days or first few weeks or anything like that, but the cream always rises to the top kind of thing. Like if you go over to TMTK right now, and look at like what's being shown off over there. Like there's only like a handful of artists, and they're so good. Like Artificial Artist, Hydro, you know, a few others that are always on there doing stuff, but they're like the best of the best kind of thing. All the people that were there at first, only like taking copied models and posting them and all that, they've left. You know, no, it's just the modders who really care and want the game to be really good. So what are we working on? I'll do a quick update. I've had a few people ask. So here's what we're working on. We are working on a Shantytown, and I'm working on like a center hub for it that looks something like this. Something similar-ish to this, which is a really kind of interesting concept for a future city in Laos to be a shanty mega structure. Like they're gonna have like 4 or 5 mega shanty structures that make up like their downtown area. I guess to utilize all of the shanty-ish kind of buildings that they already have like existing, so they're just gonna utilize them into like big shanty mega structures. I guess. Cream rises to the top. That's right. Yep, absolutely right. It always does. Hated the thought of team. Yeah, I don't understand that thought process at all. Like, why rely on only the company to make things when we have perfectly capable monitors and all that kind of fun stuff at our disposal? I think we just ran out of the swamp music. Sure did. Time to actually... I gotta go back and get real music now? Oh my gosh. 1 second. Oh my bagosh. Listen to some music that won't even fit in at all. Yeah, there we go. There we go. You know, I was thinking about the gondolas because there are some really cool gondolas up on the workshop. So maybe we might look into that. We might have to go into Zooten Tower because Upgoat, who is actually working in Zooten Tower right now, the community zoo in my Discord, they did some really cool gondolas for Zooten Tower that would look perfect for it. Yeah, could you imagine like a bunch of gondola lines like going in and out of the Shantytown? That could be really cool, actually. Some janky police. Yeah. Hey, Sofana, Bobana, a FIFA Fofana. Pulled by boats. Yeah, like in like some Venice type stuff. I'm with you. I'm hip. I'm cool. Time to bust out our old favorite that we haven't been able to use for a while. At least I haven't. I haven't really done any builds that warranted to do the Spanish moss, so it feels like a treat to yank out the Spanish moss here. You're thinking of getting into modding. Any requests? See, this is a tough one because maybe not for me, and this is going to sound so pretentious, but it's like I have direct contact with Leaf and Nick Lionrider, who are like 2 of the biggest Planet Zoo modders right now. So I have my list with them. Like they asked me the last few days to make a list for them. So I've been kind of pumping out my ideas to them. But community, what could Genevieve work on for modding? Because I know that some of you are going to come up with some awesome ideas there. But yeah, I know that I've kind of already have a lot of my ideas wrapped up in with Lion Rider in them. Yeah, so I get to do with this? Small beams, yes, small beams are everything. If we can get art-shaped beams that are all the same sizes and stuff, then, oh no, those are separate buildings. Why? Oh, because I put it into separate buildings. Coins, garbage bags. Yeah, that's a lot of the square plaster pillars. Yep. So for those of you that don't know what they're talking about, let me show you real quick. Because yeah, this is one of the first things I told Lion Rider and them. Actually, I don't think they even responded to me saying this, and I literally told them that these pieces were a game changer. Like, it changed how people built in Planet Coaster after these beams came out. And I mentioned it to them, they didn't know, no one really responded back, so I was like, okay, I'm telling you, these are really important. These beams are so important to building intricately and small. It's not even funny. Like, so essentially it's every single size beam that you could have. It's the closest thing we have to scaling, essentially, in Planet Coaster or Planet Zoo. So yeah, while everyone's thinking of like these big themed items and like big like themed packs and stuff, this kind of stuff is how like you move the builder, the tool set forward in the game by giving us itty bitty pieces to build with right here. So yeah, those are awesome. And then yeah, sure, don't be wrong, all the theme stuff, that stuff's neato. But as far as like usability goes, those small beams or more art shapes or map packs or anything like that are, oh, those are so good. Those are so good. Hey Russell, how we doing there? From the apocalypse to the zoo, there you go. And I'm just trying to emphasize that so much, like how important those are. I think I'm missing something here. Here we go. No, I don't want that. I want that. I want that. No, not you. I want you behind this. There. Come on, let me click you. Just do it. Just let me click you. Thank you. And you. And you. Oh, we got it. Nailed it. I just need one of these pillars. Oh, I needed two of them. It's okay. Go. Okay. Squirrels, ducks, fireflies, geese. Oh yeah, those kind of animals would be perfect. The water wheel. Yeah, the water wheel is definitely the go-to, I think, for modders and like ducks and all that kind of stuff. Okay, sorry, I got a text from the old wife there. All right, now let's make our floor here. Do that out of the, where's our metal sheets? Second part of your giant zoo called Hakuta Zoo, which was the first thing you submitted. Oh, is it finally at a place you're feeling good about? Heck yeah, man. Or whoa, man. Heck yeah, human. There we go. That just solves everything. Pods crashing game when placing down blueprints. Oh my gosh, chat, stop going fast. Well, you don't have mods, which is use them is really going to be a thing. Yeah, well, that's a thing for now, but hopefully they can kind of figure it out. We're only in day 2 of them figuring out custom props and stuff like that, so I'm kind of holding off any judgment for now. And I think all the modders have kind of said, like, don't share this stuff on the workshop if you do get a hold of it. Because I don't even think a lot of it's publicly accessed right now. I mean, it is fair concern, for sure. I'm just, like I said, I'm holding off any sort of, like, judgments at all. Just because it's, like, day 1.5 of figuring this out kind of thing. So it's exciting stuff, but yeah, we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Again, I think people just need to treat modding and Planet Zoo like any other community treats modding, essentially. Like, if there's going to be an update coming out, then most people know to, like, get rid of their mods, or, you know, back up your game files and stuff like that, just because there's an update coming out that might mess stuff up. So it just seems like a lot of people in the Planet Zoo community are just very new to modding, I guess, or are very young and have never played a game that had modding in it. So they're just they're just not sure what's going on and making a lot of assumptions about modding. I don't know. I've never really experienced anything like this in the community before, where they kind of treat modding and such this way. I've never had this many discussions about it, I'll put it that way. Usually it's like, modding, cool. That's about, oops, I'm hitting the wrong one. That's usually about the extent of the conversation in most communities when it comes to modding. Chicken mod out? Not a standalone one, I don't think, unless they just updated it. You can never hack them? They're not too bad, Harry. They're not too bad, I don't think. For crashing people's games, Frontier might not like that. Well, it's at this point, it's up to people if they want to install them or not. Frontier's not forcing them to put them into their games, so it's kind of a choice of the user at that point. User. That's how I kind of understand it or see it. We're not... it's not Frontier's base game that's messing up at that point. It's a modded in thing that someone willingly themselves installed. So Frontier's come out and said that they don't support it, but you can still install stuff, and whatever, you know, repercussions are to come, that's on you as an individual. Oh, speaking of Just Goron, I keep forgetting to, I didn't upload it today, but it should be tomorrow. I think tomorrow we'll have Just Goron's big old tour up and at 'em, up and ready there for the Beck's Bargain. Yeah, I still fucked that up. Yeah, it's an hour and a half long. Don't forget, it's an hour and a half long, but it's a full-on tour of a zoo. So if you've been missing going to the zoo, this is about as close as you get to going to a full-on zoo. I'm not even kidding. Like, as we were going through it, he was like, it's gonna take about an hour and a half because it's, you know, pretty much just almost a full-on scale of the zoo. So, and sure as shit, he's like, yeah, about an hour and a half it took. Walking around, checking out all the animals and stuff. It was awesome. So are there any fun ones? There's a bunch of fun ones. There's a bunch of them. You can get a moose, you can get a wolf, a maned wolf, you can get a whole bunch of stuff. If you go on Planet Zoo Nexus, you'll see a whole slew of them on there. Whole slew. Average player might not know that the cool thing they saw in the workshop requires mods. Yeah, that's, and I think that's why none of the props have been released to the public. I don't, like, right, you can't go on Nexus Mods right now and just download a standalone mod or prop or whatever, right? Because I think they're still trying to tweak out everything before fully releasing it. And if not, you know, if they can't tweak it, then again, that's just, you know, that's on the person to... I don't know, yeah, because then it's kind of weird, because a lot of people, I know myself included, because I just go through and hit, like, the plus button. If I see something that looks cool in the workshop, I'll just hit the plus button. So yeah, that would suck if it was a modded thing and you didn't really realize it. And it just got added to your game, like, oh, my game crashed. Which one of those blueprints that I just added had it? because yeah, I know a lot of people don't read the description of mods or of workshop items. Ooh, we need like a rusty dusty kind of window. Oh yeah, we'll do this one. Yeah, so hopefully they haven't released any of those mods yet if they're crashing people's games, because that would be a little bit too soon to do any of that, I think. Oh, you can't change the color of this? Nutso butso. I know you can't change the color of this, but at least it's a little bit closer. Actually, this would be. I love the moose mod. I think the moose mod is fantastic. And a lot of the standalone mods, when we say standalone, it means that they don't replace a pre-existing animal. Excuse me, sorry, a pre-existing animal in game. And that was kind of the thing before this, was that you'd have to, so like if you wanted the raccoon, it would replace the red panda in game. But now they're getting around that where it's just like, hey, you want a moose in game? You can just have a moose. You just willy-nilly. Here, let me show you. I forgot I do kind of have them. Let me show you. So if we go to animal trading here and we go scroll through, we'll get to them eventually. Oh, Dad. Here's a new one. So this is a standalone modded animal that is in the game, all completely legit. It has a Zoopedia that someone wrote up. It has a habitat thing, a species data, research status, interspecies. And yeah, that's what we mean when we say standalone animals being modded in. The unicorn has been modded in. So yeah, you can just kind of drop these into your main game folder. Some sheep, you drop them into your main game folder, then you're kind of all set to go there. Pretty easy. Steak mod, I can't decide whether to make it using Eastern brown steak or Western. There you go. There you go. Happy modding. Happy modding. Happy. I was saying it earlier, I got to get back into the mindset of BeyondDrewTV Nature Preserve here. Just kind of throwing everything at the wall and seeing what sticks kind of thing. It's just a very different build from like Thornton Hills or anything else. Oops. How do you know if they're standalone? It'll say it. They're not shy about it. It'll say on there, it'll say like new species mod or standalone mod. And the ones that aren't, it'll say replacement mod on it. So, and then look over the special instructions for it as well, because there's little instructions to install them. And that'll kind of help you realize if it's a standalone one or not. But yeah, they're not bashful about it. They will let you know. They will let you know. You don't need to cap. Maybe they're talking to someone named Mod. Did someone named Mod come in here recently? Drop them in your main game. Well, I'm being brief because there's literally an installation folder that has a step-by-step that I don't need to read off. People can read it themselves. Hey Scott, how you doing there? Okay, neato. Might be able to get behind that. Let's add in some like little planter-ish kind of things going on here. Oh, Bramble's way too big. Yeah, way too big all around. That's alright. The Spanish moss is always the kind of go-to, isn't it? Or even this kind of... yeah. There we go. Frontier had the option. No, this was broken. This was figured out by some awesome modders in their free time to get this content for everyone. Yeah, let's try spinning that around a few times, see what it looks like. The tower rises. You know what? I think that doesn't look too bad either with all the sames. I'll go back through and add in little random bits to it. But unlike this one where I was kind of making different ones for each one, this actually looks kind of neato with that. Nice, Domez. Let's do one more story. Thanks, Becca. I think it's kind of coming up pretty nice for looking pretty terrible. It's one of those builds where it's like, that looks really bad, and I mean that in the best way. I'm like, oh, thank you. I think we had a few of those during BeyondDrewTV Nature Preserve. That someone comes in and be like, wow, that swamp build is so rustic and run down and just crap looking. Like, thank you. That's exactly what I was going for. How'd you know? Fudge. Well, that didn't quite work how I thought it was going to, but we might be able to sneak something out of here. Todorama. We are making just kind of a central building, okay? It's a central Shantytown hub. I saw this concept art for a new idea in Laos, I believe it is, the city, to do mega structures built out of shanty shacks, essentially. I'll show you the concept art here real quick, because I know there's usually a few new people come in every few minutes or so. But yeah, it's based off this idea of mega shanty towers. You can make an African side neck turtle using terrapin. There you go. Yeah, there you go, Steamcat. So yeah, that's kind of what we're basing it off of. Well, Domez, wrong clock is right twice a day, right? So you just keep smashing it. It'll eventually happen. I think I butchered that saying, by the way. I'm almost positive I did. You need a bird mod? Oh, here. Let me show you a bird. You want a bird? We have birds. Kinda. Kookaburra. This is a replacement mod, though. So this replaces the aquatic pack seagull. But yeah, so they can do that. Yeah, this replaces out the seagull in game for the kookaburra. It's pretty awesome. They're doing some more birds like that too. And now that they have props unlocked, they can actually do standalone birds and fish and all that other kind of fun stuff. Yeah, that will be a thing. That was like the first iteration of before they kind of cracked the doing standalone mods or standalone props and stuff. Now that they do that, yeah, we can. Ooh, what the hell? Oh, now they can totally do that. Yep. Oh, damn it, Drew! You put these in the same building like a dingletard. There we go. Seagull? Yeah, it's from the aquatic pack. Did you get the aquatic pack? We have a little seagull prop from it. Seagull. This guy. Or what it looks like this one right here. It's a little seagull now, but now it's a kookaburra. So yeah, it just replaces the file with that. You didn't know there was a seagull? Yeah, it came with the aquatic pack, and the aquatic pack was probably the best pack that Planet Zoo has released so far. In my opinion. Oh, whoops, that tower, we need to taller. Just taller overall. I am inevitable. Domez is predicting chat. He's like, I know everything. Some birds that, or some fish and birds that move. They can kind of do that, Martin. They can kind of do that with like the animated props in game. They can, like the wagon wheel that spins around. So they can hook up a bird to the wagon wheel or a fish and it'll spin around in a circle. So that, you know, it's basic animation, but it's something. It's something. Ooh, did you hear that? My stomach is like, hey, remember how we didn't eat lunch, really? I know, stomach, I'm sorry. I just wasn't feeling lunch. I don't know what it was. Like, it's totally lunchtime, and my body was just like, no, that's okay. Something about that top that I'm not really digging. It's the roof structure of it. It's too, I know what it is. Okay. Can I see this? I'm sure there's a different one to the one I was watching. It's very different, yeah. So Fana, if you go back to the very beginning of the stream, I did a quick like 7-minute tour of it for the intro there. Hey, Leaf. Speaking of awesome modders, there's one right there. I see him. I think it's just this whole thing that I'm using. This whole little shack thingy there. I see him. He's right there. It's a modder. Everyone get him. Ugh. Modders. Ugh. You're playing hard mode and now my zoo so far net. You never got past 2 habitats? Oh, really? I've never played franchise or scenario mode. Actually, that's a lie. I played franchise mode one time, and oh, this is gonna sound bad because you said you never make money. I found it was way too easy to make money in the game because I put down like 2 habitats, a bathroom, and like a vending machine, and then I walked away and came back and I had like $1 million. So then I was like, oh, well, I win. Like, I beat the game. Not really. It's just, I don't really vibe with, not really my cup of tea. The whole, franchise mode thing. Think you just suck? Well, that's probably not you. You should just build. You just build a fun zoo. However you want it to look. You know what I mean? Don't be restricted by the franchise mode stuff. Look at me, I'm like actively trying to recruit people to Sandbox. I'm like, stop being restricted by franchise and scenario mode. Have fun with your game. Just build whatever you want. No, I understand the appeal of franchise modes and stuff like that. Definitely do. Just not Planet Zoos, really. Just not Planet Zoo's franchise mode. Practice, 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 right? Yeah. Let's see if this kind of funky dunky thing works out. Let's try this roof. You learn anything instead I hate interiors. They can be a bit of a bummer. They can be a bit of a bummer sometimes. That's for sure. Damn it. Oh, okay. Oh, you know, I kind of dig that. It kind of looks cool. We're gonna add some more stuff onto it too, but like the sharp edges up top, I'm gonna kind of nail that down a little bit. But I think that's a good boob. Made a nice booby top. Oh, Sasha, you need to get out. Okay, come on. Come on, cat. There we go. Just to flatten your hard work. Oh, Bearcat, yeah. Story of people's lives, right? I'm with you. Yep. I think it looked good all the way up until that last little bit there. And lasers fire from the top. It just becomes like a death or like a final boss's like hideout. Yes, I can finally come out. Yes, go, evil minions, go. I will take over your puny world. For I am Dr. Robotnik. Yeah, you know what? I kind of like that. I kind of dig on that. And then Just Goran comes in with some workaround for the path. Just Goran is the path and terrain and like habitat barrier whisperer. Like I'll always have some sort of issue with it. He just comes in and be like, oh no, all you have to do is, and I was like, oh dang it, Just Goran, how'd you? He just sits there all the time messing with stuff, so he just figures out how to make the game do what he wants it to do, essentially. Now I had this idea that they put billboards up top. They were like big advertisement billboards or something. Evil genius and BeyondDrewTV? Look out! Stuff Corp. Buy our stuff! Please? Thinking of like Wall-E. How that like corporation had taken over like the entire world essentially. And they're just everywhere you look there was like a Stuff Corp. You know, a Stuff Corporation of Walmart or whatever you want to call it at Amazon. There's always in your face like, oh god, okay, I gotta buy something from Stuff Corp again. You haven't been able to get a new animal in game yet for the past 2 days. What, like modded animals? Would you break? Great, see? Just confirming everyone's suspicions. Modding breaks everything. Damn it, Leaf. Excuse me. This music's fire today. Did they have a new soundtrack? 11 days ago. No, so we listened to this the other day, but I like this a lot. Where's that big stinking tree? Hello, big tree. Oh, you were a little bit too big, tree. That foiled that idea. Counted to make standalone mods, so all the animals have to be a replacement. Ooh! I'll be honest, I don't even mess with replacement mods anymore, unless it's like maybe some prop stuff. But yeah, if I see a replacement mod for like animals now, it sounds really pretentious, I know, but like I'm just like, I can't do it. It's just like, it's kind of one of those things where when you've been to like, you know, I don't even know what to say. When you've been to the really good place, it's hard to go back kind of thing. That was a really good comparison there that I just did. Jeez. So yeah, it's still cool that we can do some replacement mods and stuff like that, but there's just something about them where it's like, yeah, no. Take you beyond. Hey, Mrs. Smarty, how are you? Hope you're having a good day there. It's always good to see you. The treehouse lives? I don't know. I think it's a little bit too... No, I'm not into that. I'm still... Something about the top of it is still kind of throwing me off a little bit, but I think I just need to kind of add some more stuff around it and we'll be okay. Do I still have the aquatic back on or something? No. You have a good one there, Genevieve. Happy modding. No, that's fine. I was gonna add something else on top of the roof, but it's fine. It's fine. Just move on from it, Drew. Start building it out. Been a while, I had to study for an exam, but it's over now, so hopefully me too. Definitely, it's always good to see you hang out. Definitely understand the whole school a little bit there. Yeah, definitely foliage on the roof. Yep, I think that's a big thing that's missing. That's why I was kind of going after that tree at first, but then I was like, yeah, you know what? It's just not, it's too big a little bit. But yeah, just we'll get some overgrowth going here. Big things of overgrowth, actually. And again, it's really kind of the fun thing about BeyondDrewTV Nature Preserve is I can sit here and add all this random stuff. And like, yeah, sure, maybe it doesn't always work out the best with it, but you know, a lot of times doing just really random stuff like that, it does work out. It does end up kind of working out for whatever reason. One, two, three. 1, 2, 3. That's kind of my problem with like these circular buildings, because you know, you can, if you can make your entire first wall like how you want it to and then just rotate it around, it's cool. But like me, I kind of go back through, I'm like, oh, but this would look cool too. 1, 2, 3. So I'm always kind of going back through and adding on like a really inefficient way to do things, but it's just kind of how I build. I never have a full idea right when I'm building something. I always got to come back to it like 3, 4, 5 times and then be like, oh, this would look cool too, or this would look cool. Oh, I can't choose the color of it. Nutso. Nutso butso. Here's the color of this though. Some random stuff. Yes, I know that they're not straight, but that's the point of it. And the one that is on the roof is like a piece of the building that basically fell off. Little details. What's the idea behind this zoo? I have to admit, I've never seen it before. Well, first off, it's not a zoo. It's kind of just a building ground for Sdan and I to go crazy. So yeah, it's just kind of a swamp town, Shantytown, rustic build kind of thing. Again, it's so random. I don't even know where to start with it. I don't even know like where to bring you in. If you go back to the very beginning of the stream, there's a 7-minute intro that kind of does a quick little tour of the zoo and everything to give you like a vibe of it, an idea of it. But as far as like the actual story or anything, it's not even a zoo. It's not even a nature preserve. We just kind of called it that and then kind of kept going with it. And yeah, we just kind of keep building. We just kind of keep building some stuff. Yeah, we're going crazy. That's, yeah, we're going crazy already. Yeah, if we get some like random shit. How tall is this? Like, I haven't even brought up Frank the entire. Frank! Actually, no, we have to do Bayou Frank. That's right, we have to do Bayou Frank inside the swamp here. That's actually pretty good. I could have made it a little bit taller. This is almost like a secondary building. All hail scale. All hail scale. Oh, scale, can you see by the scale's morning light what so proudly we scale? See, whenever you say that, I always think of Men in Black 2. When they do the all hail J or whatever. I can't remember. All hail K, that's it. Ooh, damn you. Ram you. Oh, are they perfect, Sofana? Yeah, they absolutely shine through. 100%. I think Australia pack is about as close as we'll ever get to like a random bits and bobs kind of pack. Like we had studios for Planet Coaster, but I don't know if we'll ever get anything quite like that. Full on, like backstage kind of stuff or whatever. Cheers, Leaf. Probably no horse tonight. Who's not? No horse? No horsing around? No horsing around, SDN. Leaf's request. Not too sure about the coloring. Should go a little bit brighter. You know what? Let's do them each different colors. And a little bit on the brighter side. Get some color in here a little bit. Bits and bobs, it sounds like your kind of pack. Harry loves his bits and bobs. Kind of go down the color line here with it. There we go. Yeah, sure. Oh, I had them all in a group. Can I take all these and just start redoing them all around? Oh, yeah. See, just a little something like this. At least to me, this adds in like a lot. These little colorful tarps here. Actually, that's fine. Now we just need to get the poles. Yep, these poles here. Ponytail palm tree with the bottom chopped off. I use that long bush. Yes! Yeah, they look. Hey, Nathan, how you doing, buddy? It looks so good, just used for the top of it. Yep. So for like planters and stuff, where you don't want to worry about big long bottom tree part sticking out, because we have that in our main area. We have planters that have, there they are, and they do. You know, you got the big bulbous thing sticking out the bottom of them there. So yeah, that'd be a really nice mod. rope. Yeah, like a smaller rope piece right now would be so nice, like a half-meter one or something like that, or a meter. And yeah, those are the kind of things we got to start thinking about, right? Because modders are going to want to know, like, what do we need? What does everyone need? I've gotten my list done. Now, what do you all need? Because yeah, you know, of course, the modders have like an initial, like, oh yeah, we're going to need, you know, this pack, and we're going to need this, we're going to need that. But after a little bit, it's going to get, they're going to need some advice. That's a little bit better there. Starting to get a little bit of weight to it, or whatever you want to call it. Looks like it can actually be held up. Or it's being held up by something. Oh yeah, this is almost straight up and down there. Probably just get away with one of them here. Okay, and then we're gonna actually delete this one over there. Yep, and move this around. Oh, whoops! I gotta include the rope, don't I? Ooh, I forgot. I mentioned it yesterday, but a lot of the normal zoo people weren't there because we were doing a different game. But possibility that next week, Michaela and I will be going to the zoo. So yeah, the zoo, my local zoo, Brookfield Zoo, has opened up fully to everyone, and you can book your tickets. And it's gonna be like 60 something, not like $63 for like two tickets and parking. And then we'll bring our own lunch if need be, but. Yeah, we got excited. We might be able to actually go and hang out at the zoo and make a vlog, or maybe do a live stream. I gotta look into an extra battery pack though, because no way I could live stream all day from there. My phone would die right away. But yeah, hopefully get some real zoo, IRL zoo content going. I know a bunch of other people have been going to the zoos as well, like Leaf. Leaf just went to the zoo, what was it, yesterday or 2 days ago? So yeah, nice that things are starting to kind of open up a little bit more. Been up and open. They were open to, it was really small groups, and I think it was members only. Or if you wanted to go, you had to pay members only prices. So now it's back down to regular, where it's like, yeah, 30 a person, essentially, give or take. Well, and parking, so it's less than that, because yeah, parking made up probably 10 or 15 bucks of that too. Just heard through this summer, maybe after a few local zoos sooner though than you thought. Nice, good, good, good. Fun to actually get back out and do some stuff there, right? Oh, Leaf, you making him a horse? We'll just use the Perwalski horse, right? Or do you have to have a specific... See, Sdan is... He's a bit of a drama queen there, so he's like, yeah, I know there's a horse that looks really good on the workshop already, but I need a specific horse because, you know, I'm Sdan, so... So, look, he's making Leaf work overtime. Like, Leaf has, like, 6 mods to do, like... work and stuff, and then Sdan's like, could you finish my horse even though there's already a horse on the workshop for me? Yeah, go. No, not 60 a person, no. It's 60 in total for, yeah, again, 2 tickets and parking was $60 in total. So no, it's not that bad at all. Uh-oh, it's Savannah. Hello, Savannah. See, I was right. I was making fun of him at first, but I was right. There's already an awesome horse mod on the workshop, and Sdan's like, no, I need my own personal horse mod. Because I'm Sdan, and I'm special. So I need my own personal horse mod, even though there's a perfectly great one already on the workshop. Thank you very much. Then he whips his hair, his black Lieutenant Dan hair, over his head. Hey, we got Savannah, we got Seaburst coming in there. See, you're breaking them. Leaf's gonna break. So when Leaf announces tomorrow that he can't make any more mods because of Sdan, everyone go yell at Sdan. No, it's always better to get more animals, right? If we can get some more horses, more cows, more everything. Six Flags, they're closed still, I'm pretty sure. Oh, no, they just announced their opening date. Let's see, what was it? Six Flags, Great America. Opening day 21. Open for its 45th year anniversary on April 24th, 2021. That's a day after my second vaccination. That's the day after my second vaccine. So that's pretty appropriate, I guess. Hey, Pete. My cloud leopard habitat in my zoo's Southeast Asia trail in the forums. It's the What Did You Do Today PZ thread if anyone wants to check it out. There you go. If anyone frequents the forums, you can go check those out. Unfortunately, I haven't been on the forums in months. I just don't do forums overall. I know a lot of people are like that. They just are like, whenever Frontier's like, go to the forums, everyone's like, no. But no, can be like, do you have a Discord or like anything that's of the last like 10 years? I just think forums are like a dying breed, unfortunately. I do say unfortunately because I remember Shy Guys World and other places where you could actually take time to like write out a forum post and then post it and a bunch of people see it. Now it's all quick. Like on Discord, you risk posting something and then someone posting something right after that and no one seeing anything that you just posted. Reddit's kind of the same way too, but yeah, just not that many people like forums anymore. Then there's Leaf, who's just on there trying to pick fights with everybody. He's like, nah, fuck you. You know, the guy's like, yeah, but fuck you. And Leaf's like, nah, but yeah, fuck you, buddy. Too lazy to download it. I was like that for a little bit with it, but then I saw how many people were on it and like how many different servers there were and stuff. It's so worth it, in my opinion. I think it's so worth it. So worth it. Yeah, Stan's a huge fan of the Planet Zoo subreddit. Actually me though. Nice. Hell yeah. Not gonna get a real break today. Oh, it's just really busy? That's a bummer. That's a bummer. Enjoy your lurking though. I'll try and be super interesting. No, none of those statues worked out. I thought maybe they would, but... You know what we don't have in this building yet? A way to get in. There's just no doors or anything on this structure anywhere. Maybe we can change that. Maybe we can actually get in here. I know you can change the color of this African door. That's awesome. Busy, short-staffed, stupid. Yep, just one of those days. Yep, where you're gonna get out of work and be like, "Fucking finally!" Didn't think the day would ever end. Yep. Oh, speaking of, I technically got a job. I applied at UPS, which UPS has this new way of like doing applications or something like that. Where yeah, I did an application yesterday, which was like playing a bunch of games. Oh, it was kind of weird. And then by the end of it, they said you pass your assessment and you have a job at this UPS, which is like 25 minutes away from me. As a part-time package handler. I was like, oh, okay. Then they're like, show up for your first day on Thursday at 10 o'clock in the morning for your pre-screening and whatever assessment. I was like, oh, well, okay, cool. So I guess I got a part-time job. just kind of all of a sudden just kind of happened. So that shouldn't affect content at all because it's part-time only. It might for the first few days as I kind of get used to things, but overall it shouldn't really affect things too much, I don't think. Tours are overrated. I agree. Thanks, y'all. Yeah. Yeah, like one of the things on it that just for like an example of the questions for these games or whatever, it was like, okay, we give you $10, and there's someone else, and they're like, I was linked up with like another person like doing the interview somewhere, and they're like, and we gave them $10, and like, well, what do you want to do with it? Do you want to give half of it away, keep it, or like whatever? I was like, I'll give half of mine to my partner over there, and then they did the same thing. They gave me half of their money, and they're like, okay, this is what happened. Do you think that was fair? I was like, yeah, that seemed fair. And they're like, okay, cool, you're a good, like, we just assessed you, you're a good, thing of character. Whatever, they like, you can assess good character really well, or something like that. I was like, oh, all right. Then there's another one where it's like, all right, hit the space bar, like, 120 times in 60 seconds or something like that. And that was literally the whole thing. It was just like, it was like, it was just smash the keyboard for 120 seconds and get it to, or 60 seconds to get 120 of them or something like that. And it's like, okay, good, you're something, you're really good at something. I was like, what is this doing right now? I've never experienced an application like that. But yeah, thanks everywhere. Yeah, thanks. Good luck for the first day. Yeah, it's been over a year since I've worked, so it's gonna be goofy. It's gonna be goofy. But, you know, it's package handler, so our UPS package handler can't really be anything to get worried about at all or nervous or anything, I don't think. I say that, I'm gonna, like, lose an arm somehow, some way. I can start playing. Okay, everyone, let's go ahead and start the stream. Welcome in. Go ahead and mute my mic there. I'll be back in about 10 minutes. Good one, right? That was a good one. That was a good one. I made a funny. Stream it. Yeah, that'll go over well. Sir, can you not have your... No, I have to. It's my second job. You wouldn't understand. No, you need to put your phone away. No. good. See, Silver Fox said it. He said it was a good one. So it's a good one. It's a good one. All right, you know, this building is kind of coming to a place where I'm oakley dokley with it for now. It's a lot smaller than I intended it to be. I will say that. I was kind of thinking this would cover way more area. And I goofed that up because it didn't put Frank down, but that's okay. This is like a birthday cake almost. It's like a deranged birthday cake. All right, so let's put the deranged birthday cake building right about there-ish. Damn it, Bolt! Right in the center here. Start to map out where our shantytown and everything will be sprawling out around it. And actually, since I did make it small enough, we could probably do a few different of these. What if we have like different factions that have their own like shanty towers and they have like different colors? So these are like the green and blues, and then we can have like the yellow oranges and like the purple blacks or something like that. Jink Lighthouse? I'll take it. I'll take it. Make that the top part? Maybe. It's still a pretty big structure. It is still a pretty big structure. Scaling taken into effect there. I mean, yeah, it's like a 3 or 4 story structure still, so that's all right. That's all right. Of course it is, Harry. Yeah, this is the Janky Baseball Stadium. Yeah, so that's kind of the idea, is that we still have our Janky Stadium, home of the Gators, and then we have the race car track too. So this is like our entertainment district right here, or whatever. So this is like, yeah, the little entertainment center of town area. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking, Sawdust. So what if we take this one and they have their own tower there, then we have like on the other side of town, maybe even like directly across from it, like literally just straight line across. Maybe not directly straight line, but like a down and up this way, like on the other side of town like this. You don't know, we can make that work. Yeah, straight line this way. Right there, because we have a bunch of room over here to expand out. And then maybe one more for like a triangle. So we have our 3 factions in town. The purple, or the green blues, the red orange, and maybe like the purple blacks or something like that. Hey Crocs, what's up, buddy? Large top hat, yeah. Nice. So these are going to change probably the distance and all that, because we're going to see how big the shanty towns are going to be in between it. But I kind of like that idea. I think it's kind of a fun little faction idea within this shanty town. So cool. Cool. Tell you what, I need to hit the restroom real quick. Oh, let's put water back in. I kind of forgot about our disgusting dark water. Oh no. Why are you saying that? Why? I didn't change anything. Game, no, don't Planet Zoo this. Don't do it. I didn't change anything. I just took the water out and I want to put it back in. No. Yes. Okay, Pete. Have a good lunch. Okay, what did I change that it doesn't like it now? Oh no, I didn't want this stream to be try to put water in your lake stream. Oh no. All right, let's see. Nope, that wouldn't do it. Oh, path. There's a path right here. What you want to bet that's it? Bet you $1 million that's it. Oh no. That's too low. Oh, come on. Oh, wait. Is this it? Okay. Debbie Downer mode deactivated. Okay, we're good. Phew. Oh, it was that. Yeah. So Fana, it was the Okay, we just, for backstory for those of you who are new, I got so down. Before like an update happened, we had the absolute worst time with water in this project. I mean, like, we got sidelined, our zoo crashed, essentially, from the water being so bad in it. And so that's why I was just like, no, come on, not like this. What's up with the water? I'm gonna go with dark. Well, we're okay. We are okay. But yeah, I'm gonna hit the restroom just real quick. 2 seconds, and then we'll come back and get building some more there. So actually, let's see if you can see a moving thing. I'll just put up the intro thing again there, minus the timer. I'm not gonna give myself a timer for the restroom. Go, Drew. You have 5 minutes. Go. I'll put up and be right back though. Burb. Go. All right, be right back, everyone. Hey, no, taking over the street. Hey, what y'all talking about? Doing a revolution? No. Damn it! I lost chat. They started a workers' revolution. Dang it! We were having a revolution of peace. It was a peaceful revolution. That's how they always start, isn't it? They always start that way. And then by the end of it, someone throws a Molotov cocktail and the country's on fire. So, you know, I know how it starts. All right, so let's jump in for the last little bit here of Stream. We're going to start to build... Actually, we can get rid of this first one there. Where are our other... there we go. We're going to move over to this inspirational photo. Turn that up a little bit. There we go. We're gonna look at this now. These are the kind of shacks that I'm kind of gonna be going for a little bit. I think Sdan's gonna be doing a little bit of this as well. But yeah, these are gonna be the main type of structures for our actual shanty shack there. So I've not been cast into exile. I am still the ruler of this stream. And just because a few peasants tried to overthrow the king doesn't mean that the king can't come and clap back. You came with pebbles, I came with bazookas. I will destroy your worker revolt. All right, let's go ahead and get building here. So first thing, we have to get some water in here. And I gotta get rid of the water again, even though I just freaked out for 5 minutes about it beforehand. We have to get water back in little channels. Sorry for our English viewers there, our channels. See, and there's my bodyguard right there. See, I have Silver Fox there to ready to just clamp down on anyone. I was wondering if Earl was gonna perk up. It was like I did all the Earl whistles there. Yep, I was wondering when Earl was gonna perk up and say, wait, we're talking about unions and worker revolts. I'm for it. I'm here. Earl's always trying to push the topic. This seems deep as hell. It is deep as hell. That's okay. Now, no, actually, never mind. Never mind. It's one of those things where I had the idea and then I thought about it for 2 seconds. It's like, oh, that's stupid. But at least I caught it before saying it out loud on the internet. Aha, I have restricted my dumb internet sayings for one day. You did, Beck. Me too. Well, I think while I was gone to the restroom, chat unionized and decided to overthrow the government, and apparently I'm the government, so that's what they're doing. They're unionizing and taking over things. So so if you would like to choose your side, you can either be with the stream or you're against the stream. We will deal with those who stand against the stream accordingly. Choose wisely. That's right, Silver Fox does not have to abide by the Genevieve Convention. Yep, he can do whatever he wants. It's kind of all this talk of unions, like my wife is actually in the middle of trying to get a union started at her work, and they have a lot of support and they might actually get it done because they keep adding on so much bullcrap for her, and like they never like basically listen. So they're finally like, you know what, 2 other stores have unionized, we're gonna do the same thing. So she's been, her and this other like 2 or 3 coworkers have been just doing it. They've done it from the ground up too. I'm so freaking proud. Because every day she comes, you know, back from work, she's like, now they're doing this, and they're not giving us more pay, and they're not, you know, compensating, they're not listening to anything we want. It's like, babe, get a union. Your work's not going to listen to you. Make them listen to you, or get a seat at the table. So then it doesn't matter what they say. You're like, yeah, that's nice. So they did, and they're doing it. It's like, fuck yeah, dude. They're underrated, and they went by the wayside after like the 70s and 80s, at least in the US. I don't really know the history of them too much. I don't really know why, but yeah. I believe it is a very good thing when workers have a say. I think it was like union reps started to get a little bit too like full of themselves, or they got too much power, and they started to not represent the workers that they were supposed to, and they kind of became like the mob bosses, right? They kind of became mob bossy or whatever. Again, I really am kind of ignorant when it comes to that kind of stuff. I'd love to look into it though, because it's really interesting history. But yeah, it's kind of cool. There's been kind of a union revolution, which they go in hand, I know, but it seems like a lot of places, at least in the US, are realizing that, hey, you know, you don't like being treated like garbage? You don't have to be. That's the thing. Just because you're a worker, like, doesn't mean you get treated like garbage. You have a say. You have a voice. You don't just go into work and become a cog, like, yes sir, no sir. Like, no, fucking stick up for yourself, bro. I bet you can, Earl. I'm almost positive you can. And I might have you send me some links or whatever sometimes for some educational readings, but not right now. Not right now. not in chat. Not during the Planet Zoo chat. We won't talk about the history of unions in the US. Maybe have these two connect up. Pros and cons to all of it. Sure, yep. It just seems like, at least for now, in the situation that they're in, just speaking on like my wife's work terms and everything, it seems like it's a better option for them for sure. But yeah, absolutely, right? There's always pros and cons of them, and it's usually about who's in charge and like who's actually dealing with them. Always down to the human element, right? Them humans, they always take those cool ideas and mess them up. Yeah, you know what I think we'll do is we'll switch up the watercolor here. As we move a little bit, it's still swampy, but we're kind of moving away from that deep swamp feel a little bit. Into the shanty swamp. I don't really know what the difference is, but... So let's block these so we can get new water in there. How tall is this? 1.54. We're at 3.28. Alright, let's see if we can get this. Come on, baby. Yeah. Choice. And then on the other side still? Now, are these different water bodies? Is my next thing. Oh, damn, it's not. Okay, so I think I know how to fix that. So we go here, we go here. We just take you and go whoop. And then we take these other two and go, it's a technical term. I think it's spelled whoop, which is a real technical spelling too. Gotta go record my podcast. Sports, do the hockey thing. Talk about the trade deadline. You're gonna have a huge episode, aren't you? Have fun, buddy. They're still acting like they're one body of water. Am I doing this a little bit differently? Am I doing this a little bit incorrectly there? Standalone mods are like free DLC. Oh, a little bit. Yeah, a little bit. Ah, there it goes. Nice. Womp. Yeah, that's pretty, I think there should be like a R in there, like a womp. Do any of the mods require certain DLC? Yes. Yep, certain ones do. So if there's like a otter mod, you'll need the aquatic pack to get the otter, the North American otter mod. So yes, there are limitations in that way. Oh, come on, baby. There we go. Oh, God. Yeah, there it goes. It wasn't really enjoying that. I'm getting around 30 to... Now it's 25. Now, when there's no water, around 35 to 40. When there is water, around 25 to 30. Because half the map is water, essentially. So let's bring this down as far as I can. There you go. That's kind of a neat trick. You do the wall real tall first, put your water in, and then you can readjust the water, or the wall height there. Oh, disrupt the water placement. Okay, that's fine. Oh, that's perfect. So now I can take this water and we'll color it a little bit more of that cyan. Yeah, there we go. It needs to kind of float into it. It's almost I want to make a few different ones with different colors like fading into it. That sounds like a funk load of work. I think that works. I guess this is how come no one's ever taught it. Yeah. Oh, that'd be great, Becca. Yeah, we probably will with the standalone props and everything now. Yeah, we probably will get that kind of stuff. Absolutely. Because you can, I mean, again, with the standalone mod or props, you can make anything. You can make anything you want. Where'd the height thing go? Huh. Alright, now we have to cover up. Let's actually edit this a little bit. Cover up our little lines there. Your water is messed up. Pathing is a big one that can really make the our water real messed up. So check that there's no paths. Is it elephant grass? No, probably no elephant grass today. Well, maybe for decoration's sake, but no, there's no animals that we need to really worry about holding in here. Elephant grass is great for holding animals in. It's a good decorative grass too, don't get me wrong, but yeah, I don't know. With reeds, yeah, we're gonna do like reeds, elephant grasses, the cotton, or what are they called? I can't remember the name of them. They're like the other reeds. That elephant, this one. Oh, the common reeds. And what's this one called then? Cattail reeds. Okay, yeah. So like common reeds and cattail reeds. Those are really good ones to put in there. So yeah, we'll definitely get to those. Absolutely. Oh, no, it wasn't this that we were putting around. What was the... Oh, these guys everywhere. Seamlessly without barriers. That would be really cool. Yeah, it'd be really cool if there was like a little transition point right here. Yeah, definitely. You're mainly here for the elephant grass content. Hey, man. Hopefully later in the week we can get that, right? Hopefully later in the week. Hey, Squiddy, what's up, buddy? How's your Tuesday going there? Not sure about the color of the water. I think we might go back and mess with that. Looks good. Just again, something about it that's a little bit throwing me off there. Had a fairly decent day, but now my internet seems to not like me. What the heck, internet? Would you give Squiddy a break? Just let him hang out, and that's getting a little bit closer. Enjoy the stream stuff? Yeah, milky, yeah. Yeah, it's getting a little bit something. Ooh, okay, green is looking better, a little bit bluish greeny. I like that. That'll do. Nice. It's a better transition too. It just kind of clears up a lot more. Always beavers over here, being busy beavers. Oh no, Harry. Hey, welcome back, Pete. Hey, Alexander, how you doing? Watching from Ireland, your stuff is serious. Hey, appreciate that. Glad you're finding some inspiration from the builds. There is a ton of fun to do these kind of builds. It's the throw it at the wall and see what sticks kind of builds. So yeah, I think the rest of the week we'll be jumping back and forth between BeyondDrewTV Nature Preserve. We might just straight up do BeyondDrewTV Nature Preserve all week. Who knows? This and Thornton Hill Zoo, because I really need to get Thornton Hill Zoo wrapped up. I'm going to mention that all the time because it's always on my mind there. But yeah, really want to jump back in there and get more of that wrapped up. Is there any reason why the water goes clear beyond the open lake here? You just like, why did I change the water color throughout there? Just for something a little bit different, because we're coming out of the like deep swamp area here. Like, you know, where this is like the real big deep swamp kind of area, so it's real dark. Oh wait, did the water change color? I don't know. Anyways, so yeah, just as you kind of go through this area and move forward, you kind of get into a lesser swamp, but still Shantytown kind of vibe. I don't know. Are there any predation mods? What does that mean? I'm not sure what that means. Can't wait for RimWorld Thursday. Yeah, you're gonna have fun playing RimWorld on Thursday? Nice. What's your colony gonna look like, Kappa? Domas thinks if he keeps saying it, it'll come true. It's like, if I just keep saying that RimWorld Thursdays is going to be a thing, then it'll just happen. No. Like Predator and Prey. I think I seem to remember there was like a pack that messed with some of the animal characteristics and stuff, so maybe that's what you're looking for. I'm not too sure though. Not too sure. Oh, hey, you know what we can put back here? Hold on. Did I save that one? No, I didn't. Well, we do have Sdan's airboat thing here still. Yeah, will it into... Exactly. You have to will it into existence. Does this fit? Dude. It's like almost fits. I think if I take away some of the foliage and stuff, it would totally fit right there. I don't know if Sdan wants it right there, or if he would like it right there, but it would kind of fit. I'm gonna put it there for now because it's really easy to move around, and we're gonna edit the foliage and everything around it. But that kind of worked out a lot better than I thought it would. What's RimWorld? It's a video game that we were streaming there for a little bit. It's like a base building colony building, base building game. It's kind of ridiculous. Yeah, we have a series up on the channel for a few weeks there where we played that. Actually, a few months. And on the far end of the sea, and it could be the source of the swamp. Ah! I read that before I put this in. So good idea. That is a good idea, but not here. Maybe we can do that, you know, somewhere over here. Because yeah, there should be like a little source, right? A little trickle of water coming in or something like that. Or a waterfall, yeah. My favorite game? Yeah, it is. I don't know why you put that in quotations, because it is. Just because I don't play a game day in, day out for years on end doesn't mean it not one of my favorite games. You can take a break from something that you like a lot, and it still is a favorite thing of yours. That is a thing that can happen. There we go. Come on, Domez, you know I'm gonna call you on some bullshit. Domez think he could get away with a sneaky one there. Go weeks without playing. Yeah. I mean, I sometimes take months breaks from it and stuff like that, you know? Absolutely. That's like saying your favorite thing is your favorite food and is steak, and then you go and eat steaks for a month straight. By the end of that month, you're not going to enjoy it as much. You know, everything in whatever. Yeah, I play it all the time, forever and ever. I feel like I've been doing that a lot with Planet Zoo lately. Definitely had a little kick with Planet Zoo here the last few weeks. This RimWorld another city builder? It's more of a, it's a top-down isometric game, so kind of similar to Prison Architect or kind of Roller Coaster Tycoon, the original ones. And yeah, it's more about managing your colonists and yeah, starting from nothing and building like a base up from a lot, using natural resources around the land to build up and stuff. And there's like a personality between all of your colonists, so sometimes they can like not like each other because maybe someone is a misogynistic and you know another one is whatever. So yeah, there's a lot of little management stuff that kind of goes into it there. So yeah, for sure, Domez. Do the same game 10 hours a day for 365 days a year. I don't understand how they are human. I don't either. Like, you guys know me, I've taken a few breaks from Planet Zoo and stuff, such, because of just needing to take a break. So yeah, people who do the same game in and out, in and out, in and out every single day, all the time, I don't know how they do it. I could not. I really could not. Well, let's actually build some shacks here before I head off for the day, because that is a bit of a thing that I did want to do. Ooh, let me do my mod call. Hakadakadoo! Hakadakadoo! Modders! Hakadakadoo! Hakadakadoo! That's the secret modder call. So if a modder is out there and they hear that, they'll come running. And they'll be like, oh yeah, what's up, you called? So let's see if there's any modders around, because I have a request for them. Hakadakadoo! Hakadakadoo! See, it's like when Lion Rider was like, hey, give me a list of like things that we should put in game. It's like, I don't know. But when I'm in the game and actually building, then I kind of come up with all the ideas there. Mind the leeches, you betcha, Todd. I'll make sure to check everywhere afterwards. No, it's not so secret. It's okay. It's like my own personalized call. So it changes every day and, you know, all that stuff. Let's see. Everyone wait and see if a modder emerges. Shh, be very quiet. The modders are very skittish. We don't want to spook them now. Hakadakadoo, hakadakadoo. No, so that'd be that they're busy. But again, like I was saying earlier, I'm a little bit spoiled, I feel like. Because, I just have all these awesome modders who usually are either hanging in chat or we got DMs going with them and they're just like, yeah, what do you guys want in the game? Now that we have all this stuff unlocked. It's like, yeah, everything? Yeah, we're super duper, yeah, encrypted about it, yep. Super secretive. Yeah, that'd be a nice request, wouldn't it? Yeah, cables. I can't believe we don't have cable. But the first one I told him to add in was the chain link fence piece. Like that was immediately. I kind of felt like a dick because Lion Rider, he was all stoked. He's like, "Look, guys, I made my first prop mod or whatever, you know, standalone mod piece." And I was like, "That's cool, but it's not a chain link fence piece." He's like, "Yeah, I'll get to it." I was like, "God, I'm a dick, but you know what? I have to let him know, like." So many people want the chain link fence piece, it's not even funny. It's kind of amazing that we don't have it in game yet. Like at this point, it's kind of like, I think it's purposeful. I think it's a troll on Frontier's end to actually not have a modular chain link fence piece in the game. Because I can't think of any other reason why they would be withholding it this long. I mean, we literally have, and I don't know if they're the same thing, but we literally already have the texture in game. It's right there. We just need this on a wall set now. On a modular wall set. But Frontier's just sitting like, no. You want it? You want to see? No. You can't. You can't have it. I'll tell you when you can have it. Yeah. They did the same thing with billboards, because I was talking to people about billboards, and I was like, so what's different about these billboards to Planet Coaster's billboards? They're like, oh, nothing. They're the exact same. I was like, so they were like withholding them? And they're like, from what we can tell, yeah. Yeah, they were essentially withholding the billboards for a while to like have content to put out, kind of thing. Oh, there's Leaf heard the thing. Hakadakadoo! 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 I found them. I get the modding call worked. Remember, Leaf? We have modding calls, and that's my call for you. A modder has appeared. I told you what happened. I didn't say it'd be right away, but I knew what would happen if I did the modder call. Hakadakadoo! Hakadakadoo! You just made an angry video. Let's go! Is it about Reddit? Is it about Reddit? Hey, I have a request to add on to yours, just ungodly amounts of other stuff. Can we get different, can we get flexi color these? Do you think we can get the Australia set? Whatever they call these things. Corrugated iron roof sheets to be flexi colored? Because we had those with TMTK and they changed the game. I gotta know. No, fuck you, Leaf! Damn it, I need you to be my bitch. Fine, I'll take Lion Rider. That stand can have Leaf. I'll take Lion Rider then. So that, in theory, yes. Okay. So I just want you to know that it is a request that a lot of people have. That and, like Earl said, cables. Cable pieces. So they're similar to rope. You know, you've heard of cables before, I'm sure. But yeah, like do the rope piece, but in a cable form. That's also the other one. So you're the animal / code guy. Oh, okay, I see. He's the coder. Go on. All right, thanks, buddy. Always appreciate y'all hearing our wackadoo ideas there, and I can't wait to hear your angry Arctic pack rant? Question mark. No one tell Leaf that the Arctic pack came out like over a year ago. He's gonna be really upset when he releases his Arctic pack rant, and only to find out that the pack came out over a year ago. Locked grid pieces. I thought they were kind of talking about locked grid pieces, I think. So we might be able to get some wall sets that will unlock the grid fully with like pre-existing items that are in game. More dead trees. Yeah. Hey, Tobias, I didn't see you there earlier. You're more of a satellite kind of guy? All right, Dave Matthews, write me a satellite song. There are corrugated pieces that are flexicolor in the game already. There are? Where? Shut up. Have I just totally forgot about these? I know there are in Planet Coaster. Oh, these. Well, so technically, yes, you're right. But they're not these corrugated. So, yes, you are technically correct. However, oh, wait. There's this piece. Oh, wait, Leaf. I think you're off the hook. It doesn't have the multi-tone like we do in Planet Coaster. So in Planet Coaster, there's a version of this, but there's two tones. There's the main tone, and then there's this. It's essentially what they did here, where there's like two tones that you could change the color of. So, okay, I totally forgot about this piece right here, though. I do want a Rusty Boy. Yeah, this is still a little bit too clean for my liking. It has some of the like dings and nicks in it and stuff, but I want the two-tone. Two-tone? We did surprisingly good, and people want hot takes for all the packs now, starting off at the beginning. Nice! Makes sense. Yeah, everyone likes to hear people bitch. That's not what Leaf and Nick and them are doing, but all my best videos are always the ones where I complain about stuff in DLCs and stuff. I've been more bitching in private rather than public lately, I've noticed. Sdan and I both. We've moved from bitching in public all the time to kind of bitching in private. All right, well, I don't like that piece that much. We're gonna keep using these. That's them. Yeah, that piece is all right. It's not quite the texture I'm looking for. I'm gonna be a texture bitch. Or my path tutorial video, a bunch of people must have just bought Planet Zoo, because my path tutorial video always goes bananas whenever more people buy the game. Because it's like, I think it's ranked with Planet Zoo tutorial like number 3 or number 4. It was one of the first tutorials to come out when the game, when the game released. So I was fortunate enough to get one of the first tutorial videos out. So this is actually a little bit too low. Yeah, isn't the game like half off right now still? It's been half off for a little bit. That was gonna be the video I was gonna do, where it was like an in-between bitching video, but also not bitching. I was gonna talk about how there's more people playing Planet Zoo right now than there has been since South America pack release. Even Aquatic Pack didn't bring back this many people. And again, I understand it's a sale, so that's naturally gonna bring back a lot, or bring in a lot of new people and stuff, which is awesome. More new players we have, the better. But I just found it really, really, not alarming, but just interesting that there's more people now playing than even when Aquatic Pack or Australia Pack came out. Actually, I haven't checked those numbers in a little bit. They might even be more skewed now. You know, I'm going to check that real fast. It takes 2 seconds to check it. Y'all want to come check it with me? You can see what I do behind the scenes to check these kind of things. Ready? Wait, we'll go Steam DB first. Steam DB Planet Zoo. Or not DB. Steam Charts. Steam DB is if you want to see if they have uploaded anything to anything. There we go. All right, let's go, everyone. Ready? Break. So let's take a look here. So here's Planet Zoo's lifespan. So these little bumps are DLCs. So this is release, where we had roughly, what, 30, 20, I don't know, 30, 40, well, let's say 40,000 people. 40,000 people on release. And then when it dropped down to 15 and so on and so forth. So you can tell when a DLC releases, except for Arctic Pack, which actually lost 50% of... Arctic Pack came out and 50% of the people said, fuck that. But then here, release, and the pandemic happened right here too. The plus 2,000% right here, that's when the pandemic started. That's when the pandemic started, so don't let that kind of fool you. But yeah, you can see the peak players over here. So we went from 17 in April, so that would have been South America. April of 2020, I believe, was South America pack, or somewhere around there. Actually, we can just do this real quick. Planet Zoo, South America. That came out April 7th. So there, April. With the pandemic and that, you got up to 17,000 players. Then in August, that's your next pack, there is Australia pack, 11,000 players. Then December and January, we had Aquatic Pack, because it came out, well actually December was just, there was a sale, so my bad on that. There was just a sale, I believe. And then you had Aquatic Pack come out in January, so about 12,000, let's say. But then you look here, last 30 days, especially this last few days, we'll get the chart to look at it. Here's where Aquatic Pack came out. And then this is where this is just recently with the C pack. Hey, Livy. Here's the C pack, and here's the Aquatic Pack. So C pack, and then here's this weekend, or last weekend. So there's been really big bumps every weekend because of the sale going on and because of the C pack coming out. So yeah, right now there's more players playing Planet Zoo than there has been since South America pack released, which I just thought was kind of interesting. Kind of thought it was just a little bit interesting there. All right, here's our first little shack there. Yeah, we were on a field trip, yep. Oh, that's a bummer, Inky. Hope it's nothing serious, but glad you were able to catch a little stream-a-leam there. A little stream going on. Oh yeah, Leaf? Wait, where's the... I thought the Australia pack had the... Reminder filter. Blueprints off. Filters. Reset. Australia pack. Oh, because I have corrugated still typed. Okay. I was gonna say, where's all my Australia pack stuff? And again, some stomach stuff. Stomach stuff's never fun, but definitely a better idea just to relax at home. Yeah, that's what I want right there. Random junk time. Just time to put random stuff all over the place. You've been binge watching The Walking Dead all day. Nice, but that was good. How far did you make it? I made that. I made it as far as the prison season, and then that was about it for me. Then I couldn't really do it anymore. It just got to be too samey. Like, yeah, I don't know. It just kind of started to become like the same show over and over again. Survivors find a place to live. Survivors clear zombies out of place that they want to live. Survivors establish a home and are living. Humans enter picture and mess up survivors' location. Survivors must leave location after defeating humans that are disrupting their location. Rinse and repeat. Hey, have a good one, Sofana. Just finished season 2. I think the prison is season 3. Okay, so that's as far as I could make it. And then I was a little bit, personally, I was a little bit done with it after that. But I like those first few seasons. That first season's so good. That first season is just amazing. When they eat that horse, oh, the Harry didn't dig that. They were hungry, man. You just need a long show after finishing up Supernatural. I've tried to watch Supernatural a few times now. My wife loves Supernatural. She'll watch that every once in a while. It's one of those things that where I really, really like the show. I think it's a fun concept and the characters are great. But the episodes are so long and there's so much like show. I just feel like it would take, you know, an eternity to get caught up in everything. Which I think that's what you were saying, that's the kind of show you're looking for, so that makes sense, right? But yeah, for me, it's like, oh my gosh, I don't know how I'd even be able to sit down that long and watch everything. Got too repetitive. Ah, yeah. Let's take Poison Blade's bed there. Speaking of Poison Blade, I saw that, pretty sure that Knucklehead was streaming at the same time as me today, doing some Terra Nova stuff. I'll have to jump back and catch his stream. They're always doing Terra Nova stuff when I stream, I tell ya. Like on Sundays, they release their Terra Nova right when my community showcase starts, and then today, Poison Blade was streaming streaming Terra Nova when I started my stream. It's like, dang it, y'all! I'm never gonna be able to watch this project live. All my buddies are in it, I can never watch it live. Umbrella Academy. Some people have told me Umbrella Academy is really good. Yeah, The Last Kingdom is so good. Usually I don't like long, drawn-out dramas, but it's really good. It's about Vikings and England fighting. Ooh. Attack on Titan. Isn't that anime? I'm not into animes. I've watched enough of them to know that I don't like animes. And I feel like I've heard someone try and get me to watch Attack on Titan or another one before, and yeah, I just don't dig on animes. This bed is gonna give me a conniption fit right now. Good enough. The Last Kingdom, that sounds cool. What's that on? Is it on Netflix or something like that? You've been needing to watch more anime? There you go, you can watch it in my place then. Right? I'll trade my not enjoying anime so that Inky Paws can watch more anime. I know that's not how that works at all, but you know. What else are we doing P-Blade's place here? Just a lot of random stuff, yeah. Yeah, pretty much just random. I'll take that. Yeah, there you go. Watch it for me. That'll work out, right? Oh, we have a fire, right? I'm pretty sure we have like a fireplace or... Fire! Yes. Yes. Does it like ember or anything? Oh, jeez. Kinda. Not really. What about in special effects? We don't have any fire, do we, in special effects? No, but we have it from, what was it? The lamp. The post. The lamp post. Yeah, these. That's what we use. But there's a smaller version of this. Where's that? Hanging lights. Fire! That's not an old, isn't that an anime? Yeah. Yeah, isn't that one of them animes? Not too many, because potentially going to be using this a lot. So in like 5 hours of playing, I have over $300,000, but like 20 leaf points. I only started with 300 leaf points though. Yeah, I don't know how any of that works. I don't know how the leaf points or any of that really work, buddy. Unfortunately, myself and I think kind of a lot of people in chat do only play sandbox mode. So yeah, I'm not too sure. I gotta harness my inner Valheim right now. Build a fire. And speaking of Valheim, I really hope they come out with a new update soon. I want to go jump back into some Valheim, but I don't want to play it like as is right now because Shanty and I already did a number on it. Really did everything I'd like to do in the game right now. So, but I still have that urge to kind of want to play it and stuff. Why can't I just like this? There we go. Gotcha, Earl. Because I wanted to be able to build more albinos. Didn't they increase the albino limit in regular, just, you know, zoo or whatever, or in sandbox? I thought I remember that they had increased the albino and the like black or the unique animals and stuff like that. Chance of getting them. Oh Oh, nice, Harry. How's that been going? Have they learned that trees are deadly? Yeah, that's such a fun game. And talk about a game coming out, like, at least for content creators, it was perfect timing for that game to, like, come out and be, like, really big and stuff. Because there was really not a lot for some of us there to fall back on or to stream or anything. There's their little rusty fireplace over there. Which also means we're gonna need a roof, or a opening there. Yeah, we're getting that into it. We're gonna have a chimney. Surely do some. Yeah, it's, you know, appreciate you hanging out, but don't ignore your responsibilities. Can't do that. But yeah, thanks for stopping by, buddy. We'll talk at you later. Hope you feel better. All right, Alice, you're trying to figure out what they're saying in this one. I saw you earlier say that. You're like, I'm gonna try to figure out what they're saying in this song. Try it now. By releasing animals into the wild, you have to spend them wisely so you can maybe release offspring. Hey, there you go. Someone actually plays the game. Thank you, Livy. I'm glad that we have a nice rounded community there. Some people play sandbox. Some of them do the actual game and stuff. Like if Linda was here, Linda would probably know that kind of stuff there. See, I don't know, maybe it would be a funny series. Actually, probably just end up me getting really mad at the game, but to do like sandbox player plays franchise mode for the first time or something like that, and just have me try and go through the franchise mode or the scenarios and just try and play the game. Because I don't think I've ever really done that. Because it's just, or the one time that I did do it, I basically just, like, I plopped in like 2 habitats, a bathroom, and a vending machine, and I made like $1 million. I was like, oh, okay, cool. This is a fun game. Yeah, Harry, if I wasn't playing Valheim and stuff, I probably wouldn't even thought of that. To be totally honest with you, the putting the chimney part in, that's totally a Valheim callback there. I'll actually use more of the Australia pack for this. Ooh, does this fit or is it too big? Too big. What about you? Too big. What about you? Perfect. We'll frame up the chimney part just a little bit. I don't know, just imagine need a little bit more support. guess the little shanty building needs more support, always. Okay. Because you suck at the building? Oh, that's alright. That's why you have us builders there to upload workshop items and stuff, right? Yeah, we'll just upload them to the workshop. Y'all download them. I kind of like that. Okay, so now we can change the color of this, right? Yeah. Okay, so what if every single house in this village had this like emblem above them, but it was all these colors, all these, and these. They were taken just from the. Oh, it's up here. Yeah, just do these. There you go. So each house has that above them to signify which shanty tribe they're in or something. You both need some. You need someone to prop you up there, Harry. You need a little. I'll take a hand out. Ah, nice green citrus tea from a bottle. Does this look? Get rid of that last one because I forget we have a bottom thing here. Yep, here we go. You know, what'd be really cool to get is these barbed wire bits right there. See those little barbed wire cut-ins? That'd be really cool to get those just as is. Thanks for helping out, Livy. You know what? Speaking of that, like, I was just looking, appreciate it. We haven't looked at that in a little bit. See, this is how we gotta look at it. And then it becomes, in my mind, this is like how I see most of this build. Like, even when I don't have that on. Like, this is how I envision the whole scene or the whole thing feeling. So yeah, I love that we were able to do that. Yeah, that is blasphemy, yep. To shanty gang warfare, I don't know. You know how these things happen, right? We're just kind of building, and then all of a sudden, and shanty towns that are at war with each other and part of different factions. I like that too, to use around. What else would be fun to use around? Thumbnail moment, almost, right? Yeah. Once we get this kind of done up a little bit more, abso-freaking-lutely thumbnail moments. This whole project is just one giant thumbnail moment, essentially. Beyond Wolf thumbnail. Yep. Pretty much. Put like a little poster on here, or like the town sign up or something. I don't know. Maybe the tree would look kind of neat there instead of the pole. Nah, no, because we won't be able to hang up the other things. Let's get some creeping vines going up it, though. Up and down it, that is. Alright, so there's something else that we can take and kind of move around a whole, or duplicate all around. That's kind of what we're doing here. We're just taking different things that we can kind of replicate and duplicate around to make this build a little bit expedited there. So, hey, what's up, Basic Builder? I haven't seen you in a little bit. I was kind of just talking about you and the Terra Nova gang there. I think your Basic Builder, Poison Blade was streaming Terra Nova today, so I just mentioned how I never get to see y'all do anything live, because whenever I'm live, basically Terra Nova group is live. So alright, let me see here. I think that's good. I think we're good. Yeah, let's start duplicating this. Or are we getting it in position? Oh, darn. Oh wow, that's way off. I didn't even notice how far off that was. Let's try that again. There we go. Not that one, we delete this one. You too, Basic. Hopefully you're again, a good job with your Terra Nova build. Got to catch up with that finally on Monday. Yesterday I caught up with that. Hey, Mr. Domas has a fan. Look at that. Mr. Domas, are you honored? Are you creeped out? Tell us your feelings, Domas. You're working at... No, I didn't, Oscar. On Discord? Oh, I do have, I have an unread message from you. I have an unread message. I'll look at it after stream. I totally missed that. But cool. Can't wait to look at the updated progress that you have there. For the new intro screen that we should hopefully be rolling out here in not too long. Let's see, what do we have? Wood for the floor or more metal corrugated? I think we'll do a little bit of both. We'll have a little bit of both, like wood, metal, dirt. For sure, yeah. Yeah, I'll take a look right after stream, actually, because I've been wondering how that was going there. That was weird. I had a bunch of messages this morning. All at the same time, too. It's kind of how it always it's like I got all my messages right around the same time, so that naturally a few kind of go by the wayside that I don't see right away. Or I'll go back to like message someone and then I'll get another message from someone else. It's like, oh, I was waiting for them to message me back. Do you think it would work? So Harry is Mr. Domez fan. Outed! Harry went off and outed himself. Yeah, that's fair. Actually, I might have seen it if you did that, because I was sleeping during that time, so I might have woken up and seen it before I was active on. It's usually like when I go online on Discord, there's usually a few people that are kind of like waiting to message me or something like that. So yeah, right when I hit the online button, either on that or Steam. Again, Steam lately, if you've messaged me on Steam, I've not gotten it and I will not get it. I have made it so I don't see anything on Steam. I feel like I need to keep reiterating this because I had a message from someone that was like upset with me that I wasn't messaging them back. Like they were mad after a little bit. It's like, dude, like take the hint. Like if I'm not messaging back 3 days in a row, don't take it personal, take the hint. It's like, oh, I wasn't doing it on purpose, man. I just literally get 0 notifications. I'm gonna take this whole thing out. 0 notifications on Steam anymore because they were so annoying. He's sitting there playing a game and then badink, badink, badink. It's like, oh my god, no! I just want to play the game without getting 15 messages from people. On for the phone if you don't want to wake someone up. Oh yeah, that's fair. See, the way I see it as with Discord notifications is like you can tune those pretty easy. So if someone has notifications on for their Discord or you know it's turned on for their phone, then that's kind of up to them, I think, because it's so easy to turn it on. You can go invisible, you can go away, all that kind of fun stuff. Steam has message function. I didn't know that until recently. There, probably after Aquatic Pack, I started getting. You know, they're fine. It's not a big deal. It's just people asking for either help on their builds or if I want to join a collab or just whatever. They're just kind of they're being nice, but it's the annoying functionality of Steam and, you know, I'm just trying to play my game or I'm trying to record or whatever. I'm not trying to sit there and message 15 people or they'll invite me to watch their game or like join their group. And I'm just like, no, buddies, stop. Just stop. I can't. I'm not going to join everyone's collabs. I'm not going to join everyone's Discord groups. Like, no. I appreciate it, but no. Oh, Harry is a big admirer of yours. He made a fan account. Yeah, you got a fan account from old Harry there. Just Minecraft servers? Oh my god. You just like, y'all, when was the last time I played any of it? You know, it's like, it's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen, Captain. Wait, no. Oh, because I lowered the son of a bee sting. I lowered the walls, the barriers. Every time we switch around the water, we have to do this. I think that's the height now. Ooh, hey, look, everything's separate. Would you expect anything less from Harry Domez? Heyo, Becca, welcome back. You just made it in time for. Oh, I'm about to Probably actually wrap up the stream. Probably. I say that, but I'm kind of like really into this kind of shack type build right now, so I might just keep going. Come on, game. There you go. Okay. So we got that done up. Moved away, so I have some more room in the back there. Could purge your Steam friends list if you don't like the Steam ping night sounds. Oh, I just turned off the sounds. No, I don't need to purge anything. I just turned off the sounds. You can go into settings and flip off all notifications. So I think I have something like, oh, let me see. Yeah, like 10 plus it says. I have 10 plus notifications on Steam right now, which I assume are just like messages and like stuff that I've won, or you know how games will give you stuff or whatever. But yeah, I just haven't checked any of it for a little bit. Ooh, unpaused the game and it really didn't like that. Yeah, I had to Google how to do that too. I had no idea. Like, it was a big mystery essentially. So this is going to start us off for our base floor. This is not what the flooring is going to look like everywhere throughout the place. I mean, kinda, but not really. Kinda, but not really. Because what I'm thinking is we do that as the base and then come back through and pull up the ground in certain areas just a little bit. Yeah, so you get things like that. Almost like little natural planter areas. Workshop comments too. Yes. Yep, I did miss some workshop comments, but this is gonna sound bad, but like I almost don't care about that. I mean, that's cool that people are commenting on some workshop items. Not many comments on my workshop items, but some do. But like, it's not like I can tag someone and say like, hey, thanks. You know what I mean? It's like, I can't tag somebody like, hey, thanks, you know, user on Steam for commenting about my build or whatever. I can just like comment on it. I think they get a notification just in general that like someone commented on something they commented on. But yeah, Steam's UI and interface and everything, it's just, it's pretty bad. It's really not great. It also hasn't been updated in like 20 years. Oh, whoops, nope, don't want that. There we go, sand. Sand will look kind of cool through there. Yeah, little sandbars throughout the place. Could improve that for sure. Weird how the only one chatting. Everyone's just chilling, right? That's just kind of cool. About the time that I've chosen. I was telling Sdan and Savannah about that. Like, yeah, a lot of people lurk. Like, a lot of people are lurking right now. I don't know what the view count is or anything. I never bring that up until afterwards. But I do know, like, after I look at it, it's like, oh, wow, there's like, you know, 40, 50, 30 or whatever people. It's like, we only have a chat rate of 3. That's kind of cool, though, because that just means everyone's either at work or they have it on in the background. Or they're just kind of having it on for some background noise. And that's perfect. That's exactly why I chose this time of day. For Americans who are working and Euros who are at home just kind of chilling or whatever. All right, I need another shack. But it's gonna be a taller shack. With me in the background. Yeah, exactly. Yep. That's what a lot of people do. Gaming in the background, making dinner or something, or... Yeah. As long as you're watching, right? Or have the stream on. that's not all that matters, because I definitely like having the interaction and talking with everyone. It does make me having to think of things to talk about easier, but you know, if you're just hanging out having a good time, phew, that's perfect, bro. Whenever you got something to say, I'll do so. Yeah, exactly, right? Whenever you got something to say, it's not like y'all are on stage, or you know, you're on, or whatever you want to say, right? You're just hanging out enjoying some content, so just do that. Just do that. And these kind of games, like, they're not exactly games that you can sit there constantly talking about, like, oh my god, did you see him place that corrugated metal wall piece? Whoa! You know, like, you can't just, like, commentate on it like some other FPS or whatever. So, yeah, a lot of it is just kind of either chilling, just being real chill and watching the build unfold, or you gotta kind of think of just topics to talk. We gotta be smart. we gotta be at least a little bit smart, essentially, and have topics to talk about. Doing some accounting for the wife's business. Nice. Appreciate that, Just Go Around. Yeah, because that's what it is, right? It's the watch time. All about that watch time that YouTube lives. Oh, whoops, I totally did that wrong. Haha. Harry's the ultimate. The ultimate what? Chad. Yeah, we're just having a little conversation. Exactly. Exactly. Sometimes some of us are having a different conversation and don't realize that everyone else is having a different kind of conversation, but that's okay. Eventually everyone catches up. Bigger streamers do. Yeah, like these days are good. When DLCs drop, I usually can't keep up with streams because we'll get upwards of 70 to 80 people watching, maybe more, and they're usually a lot of people asking questions about like the new pack and all that kind of stuff. So there are days when I know that I'm not going to talk to stream essentially and just am putting on like a, I guess you call it like a show.